In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 places to visit in Jamaica. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. The island nation of Jamaica is a part of the Greater Antilles island group, and it is found in the incredibly gorgeous Caribbean Sea. In the past, it was a colony of both Spain and England. During that time, it was vital in the production of sugarcane and the trade of slaves. The rum that was produced from the sugarcane was primarily intended for export. It is one of the most popular holiday spots in the Caribbean and is especially well liked by people who enjoy lots of sun, sand, and water during their time away from home. The island is home to an abundance of breathtaking waterfalls, jaw-dropping expanses of pristine beaches, and areas of forest that are still largely unexplored. Let's take a look at the top 10 tours, which are an excellent method to see as much as possible with as little effort as possible. Number 10. Blue Mountain Hike from Kingston. Some of the most stunning forests and breathtaking views on the island may be found in the majestic Blue Mountains that are located around Kingston. They are also incredibly rugged, and the best way to explore them is in a vehicle with four-wheel drive that is being driven by a native who has a great deal of experience. Guests who book this excursion will have the opportunity to visit the highest point on the island and learn about the local flora and fauna along the route. Be sure that your phone and camera are charged so that you can capture the spectacular views from the summit. Dress appropriately, since some parts of the tour include hikes that are considered to be of a moderately strenuous difficulty. Although lunch will be provided, you might want to bring something to eat in the morning. Number 9. Couples Bamboo Rafting Jamaica's Great River. This guided bamboo rafting tour of Jamaica's Great River is a good choice for you and your sweetheart if you are interested in avoiding the throng and spending some quality time together. You will be led by your guide along the river and its tributaries, which are known to pass through some of the island's most unspoiled jungles. You will hear a narration on the history of the area as well as information about some of the plant and animal species that live there while you are on your trip. Foot massages, traditional Jamaican lunches, and even ziplining are all available as add-ons to this tour package. When making a reservation, you need to be sure to mention the alternatives you want. Number 8. Day trip to Dunn's River Falls, 9 miles in Namp, Luminous Lagoon. This 3-stop tour includes excursions to Dunn's River Falls, Luminous Lagoon, and 9 Mile, making it an excellent choice for budget-conscious tourists who are interested in maximizing the value they receive for their travel dollar. The excursion features a guided hiking segment to the terraced top of Dunn's River Falls, which is located at an elevation of approximately 600 feet. If you selected this option when you made your reservation, you will go on a nighttime cruise to a renowned lagoon that shines brightly in the dark as well. Before visiting the grave of the island's reggae icon, the one and only Bob Marley, guests will have the opportunity to swim and otherwise unwind at one of the resorts on the island. Guests will have the opportunity to buy and indulge in a traditional Jamaican meal while in Ocho Rios. Number 7. ATV Off-Road Adventure Tour in Sandy Bay. The tour companies in Jamaica have thought of practically every means of transportation, from ziplines and catamarans to horses that are able to swim, but this off-road ATV takes it to a whole new level. This 2-hour tour departs either from Negril or Montego Bay and takes visitors through sections of the dense jungle, small farming settlements, a historic plantation, and even involves rides up a mountain or two. Every excursion starts with an in-depth safety briefing of some kind. In addition, if you want to do so when you make your reservation, you will be able to partake in a typical Jamaican meal. It is a fun and exciting way to take in the breathtaking scenery of the nation, and the rest of the day will be open for you to pursue other exciting opportunities. Number 6. Chukka Zipline in the Forest Canopy. The terrain in Jamaica is ideal for ziplining since it features steep mountains, flowing rivers, and densely forested valleys and valley floors. Not only is it an amazing experience, but it also provides you with a unique opportunity to see a bird's-eye view of the landscape that is normally only accessible to those who have the financial means to take a helicopter tour. Ziplining is a fun activity that doesn't break the bank. The lines are linked together by a series of platforms that are installed at varied heights in the trees of the tropical rainforest. A safety briefing will be given to every participant right before they take the plunge. Given the diversity of lines available, it shouldn't be too difficult for anyone to discover something that works for them. Number 5. Chuck a horseback ride in AMP, swim. One of the most thrilling and interesting ways to take in the stunning scenery of Jamaica is to do so atop a horse, which is arguably the most distinctive way to do so. Guests will receive a crash lesson in the right way to handle the powerful yet obedient animal before the activity begins. The 2.5-hour excursion features rides through the forest and along the beach, as well as an opportunity to swim. It is a unique and unforgettable experience if you have never ridden a horse while it is swimming. If this is your first time riding horses, don't panic, your experienced guide will be there to help you through each and every step of the journey. Montego Bay is the first stop on the tour. A historical overview of the city that serves as one of the island's primary tourist centers will be presented to you before to your departure. Number 4. Downhill bike tour of Blue Mountain with transport from Ocho Rios. The only thing that could possibly top the experience of bicycling through the beautiful countryside of Jamaica would be doing it all while descending. The journey starts in Ocho Rios with a drive up into the mountains, where you'll dismount, have a delicious brunch, and then receive a tour of the hillside plantation owned by the famed Blue Mountain Coffee Company. Following a delectable brunch, you will first receive a short overview from your guide, and then the riding section of the tour will get underway. The journey lasts approximately 9 hours, of which riders will spend approximately 2.5 hours actually pedaling. This tour offers a lot of bang for your buck because it takes you to several waterfalls, provides transportation both ways, and even provides lunch in the middle of the afternoon. Number 3. Tastes of Jamaica tour with beach cookout. Jamaica is famous for its delectable cuisine, which typically includes a large amount of freshly caught fish, unusual fruits and vegetables, and flavorful alcoholic beverages to wash it all down with. This seaside barbecue tour is a wonderful way to spend a half day, especially if you have a passion for the beach and for good cuisine. The tour includes detours to a couple of the area's farms as well as a coffee plantation perched on the slope of a mountain. Upon arrival back at the beach, guests will be given an introduction to Jamaican food while they sip a beer or rum punch and watch the sunset. You are welcome to lend a hand to the cooks, but if you'd rather unwind and take in the view, that's just fine too. Every little thing is taken care of, with the exception of gratuities and beach towels. Number 2. River rafting the Martha Brae from Montego Bay. Bamboo rafts that are 30 feet long are the principal form of transportation in Jamaica, and the Martha Brae River winds its way through some of the island's most verdant and untouched rainforests. These jungles are best explored by using the bamboo rafts to get around. Your tour guide will take you through the complex network of canals while regaling you with fascinating information about the flora and fauna you come across along the route. This excursion offers an unbeatable value and presents the ideal opportunity to connect with Mother Nature. You are sure to enjoy the opportunity to get away from the bustling and frequently packed attractions that the vast majority of tourists visit. Transportation to and from your accommodation is covered, but you will be responsible for the cost of your own meals, beverages, and entry fees. Number 1. Snorkeling Cruise to Dunn's River Falls with music and AMP, open bar. This 3.5-hour excursion to the world-famous Dunn's River Falls includes snorkeling in the turquoise waters of the Caribbean, live music, and even an open bar. A stylish catamaran will serve as your means of transportation today. Following a speedy review of the safety procedures, you and the other members of your excursion group will enter the ocean to investigate the iridescent marine life and extraordinary coral formations that can be found there. A guided climb up the different terraces, which offer unrestricted views of the surrounding forest, is included in the fall segment of the tour. This tour offers round-trip transportation as well as a traditional beachside lunch buffet as part of its all-inclusive package. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.